All right, we're going to talk about the isolated kickback riser. Like our straight isolated riser, we've created a solution for a major problem out there for a lot of folks, and that's the stock bushings going bad on a regular basis once you go to any sort of rise. The more rise you get on your stock bushings that are mounted in your upper triple tree, the more torsion you place on those rubber isolators, and those things go bad. So we've created a solution. Supplied in your isolated riser kickback kit, you're going to have billet bushings. Those are replacement bushings for the stock ones on your triple tree. So you're going to swap those out and then mount your riser legs straight to those hard billet bushings. And what that does is it creates a nice, stable, rigid setup. And then we've relocated your dampening, or your rubber isolators are now in what we call the midsection. And the midsection comes pre-built. Your isolators are already inside, ready to go. You don't have to worry about anything. But what that does is it places all that torque. So you remove that unwanted, crazy torque because of the rise you've added to your handlebar setup, and it places it up high. And by having it up high, you mitigate the amount of torque you're placing on the isolators. It creates a much more solid, rigid, firm handlebar setup, which gives you confidence, not just confidence in whipping your machine around, but it also is going to cut back on vibration in the handlebar, which is helpful in those long haul situations where we all know how obnoxious that can get. So isolated kickback riser, it's also worth noting these things are built completely just like our straight isolated riser. These are completely modular, meaning you can order these things up in varied lengths, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 if you want them. And if at any point down the line you choose to go to something a little bit shorter or something a little bit taller, we've made it really easy for you. You don't have to spring for a whole new riser setup. All you need to do is hop on the website and order up just a new set of riser legs that match the height that you want to run with. And all the hardware, you just reuse the same hardware that's already in your riser setup, and you simply swap out the leg and you're back on the road and ready to go. Check it out.